Welcome to a Spellbound Studio Fallout 76 camp tour. Today we're taking a look at one of my older builds. So this was made during the older build system. That's a little bit of a trip down memory lane. Maybe you'll still get some ideas from my builds for your own camps. But before we get started, become a star in the Spellbound constellation by liking and subscribing for more artistic content and more creative camp ideas. So let's jump right in. Hi, this is Tracy, and this is my second resource camp. This one is built around an aluminum extractor all the way out in the Savage Divide region. Here we are behind Hopewell Cave. Here is Camp Lux, and Vault 76 is way over there. So quite a distance away. I will say that this particular camp has had some unusual enemies. Like one of the Mothmen will come, or I think it's the Vengeful Mothman, and the Flatwoods Monster has been here too. But anyway, this is the entire camp. There's a few structures here. There's this, and this is what is holding the resource extractor. I did manage to actually get a door on this one because I raised the foundations up pretty high, so everything just kind of clipped through. And this is, my chicken coop, of course. The mineral extractor, generator, and clear weather machine. Oh, and my Nuka-Cola Collectron is also in here. I mainly put these things in here to protect them from potential enemies. And so I use the Iron Mountain Anvil. This is a Park Ranger supply box. It's a stash box, but I think it looks like a mailbox. And here we go. I tried to make this look as cozy as possible and have a lot of nice, fun-looking decor. So this table has the one of the magazine supply packages that you can get, and I put it on a chessboard. It looks like mail to me. And since I can't really get walls in here, I've even tried the Place Anywhere wall blueprint. Still couldn't get it to work for me, so I had to improvise my own room dividers. I opted for the rugs instead of curtains in this room. I love that. The souvenir lighthouse that you can find out in the world. It's on a chessboard on top of the fish tank aquarium. You could sit and listen to the radio by the fire. The fire is a floor decor item that I merged into the wood resource pile. And it went right into that fireplace. It's pretty cool. Now this is a candy kill flower on a chessboard, and then the candle went right over the flowers, so I decided to have a cute little centerpiece. Now, let's talk about purified water, or water purified machines. The water collectors, I personally think they're ugly. They don't really fit the vibe of a lot of my builds, so I merged it into the refrigerator. And the rustic sink has that little shelf at the bottom, but it's difficult to line things up and place them on the shelf properly. But I have a tutorial coming out that will show how to line up everything nicely onto that shelf. This is my stove merge. This is Esme's stew that you can get from the daily quest at White Springs. It's You have to go through the daily quest until that one pops up, and then you have to take it to the Vox box in Minoga to duplicate it, or to make it an item that you can keep. And these are all items on chessboards, I think, except for the toaster and the fruit bowl. And the flowers in the window, of course. Really love those flower generators. And, various kitchen items. Company tea, cookie jar, coffee machine. Food items. And that's downstairs for the... And now we'll go up the stairs. Some bits of decor here. A little sitting area by the fire, the stone fireplace, hunting lodge fireplace. It's a kitty cat. Bookshelf, of course. Merge one of those lights on top of the skull. And a bedroom and bathroom area, of course. I really enjoyed decorating this and coming up with different ideas. I could not get curtains to properly align on this wall, so I went with the Helvetian blankets as kind of these, improvised curtains. This is a comfy pillow on top of a chessboard, merged into the hammock. Obviously, you need a place to store your clothing. And of course, toilet paper. I really like the way that the mirror looks on the back of that fireplace. Put the sink against it. I really like the way that looked. Down here is a hide bundle on a chessboard. Make it look like a towel or maybe a bathrobe or a blanket or something. This is the gazebo. Just a lot of plant decor. Now the well, I like to always have more than one water source in my camp, and I was able to destroy the well and get it to align perfectly with the way that the floors snap together. But you have to destroy the well to get the items to go through it. Some merge that I did. Really like that one. Another chair, of course. I always like to have just various sitting areas in my camps, and this is my flower patch. Some of these flowers are from the Big Bloom. Some of them are the ones that you get from the Atomic Shop. And I don't have it looks like a green AstroTurf floor tiles, but I don't have those. But I do have the green shag carpet, and I thought that it looked a lot better than the dirt tiles, which I do like the dirt tiles, but I wanted something more colorful. I love how it looks like grass. And those, of course, are the Honey Beast displays merged into the foundation. And this is my, I guess you could say, my secondary flower patch. These are all the purpley flowers. I really enjoy the way that this looks. Miniature flower greenhouse. Now, I could not fit a doorway on there because if not, you're not going to be able to. If you put a doorway on there, you're not going to be able to get through. Alright, everybody. Well, that's it from me for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a great day.